Welcome to another edition of Career Quest. We have an awesome guest with us today. His name is Eric Grant. He works with Blue Ridge Power, and he is the Director of Learning and Development there. Thanks for coming on, Eric.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit about Blue Ridge Power. Seems like this is a really awesome company that you work for. A lot of great mission statement and great values. Tell us a little bit what makes Blue Ridge Power so great.
Blue Ridge Power is great. Partially what you mentioned is our mission and our values. We really believe in our values. We really ask people to apply grit, creativity, ownership, and collaboration in all of the work we do, and we embody that in everything we do. And it's also a really fast-growing company in an incredibly exciting industry. Solar is growing leaps and bounds. Since I've been in the company about a year and going on a year and a few months, we've added close to 200 or 300 employees, and we don't see that stopping. Currently, Blue Ridge Power is in 16 states, growing nationally.
Yeah, and I think I've seen that it's about a 33% kind of growth over the last 10 years for solar power and renewable energy, which is awesome. We all love to see, of course. So kind of tell us a little bit of what the work culture is like, the employee work culture, work-life balance, or what is it for you working, or what is it like for you working for Blue Ridge Power?
So for me personally, working for Blue Ridge Power, I work really hard, but I am committed to the work I'm doing. I've always been committed to education, which is in my job title. I've always been committed to environmental causes, which is what we do. We are changing the way that the United States and eventually solar is changing the way that the world gets energy. We're doing it in a renewable way. And so to be passionate about that kind of work and to continue to do that work is one that drives me every day to wake up and go to work and knock off the to-do list items and create programs that bring more people into our industry.
Sure. And speaking of programs, I did see that you have an awesome opportunity out there for students in our community and communities all around North Carolina, the Power Up program for students. And this is something that I think is absolutely amazing. When I was in high school, I wish we had kind of more programs like these. I didn't know really what I wanted to do. And if I had something like this, I might have had a little bit more direction on where I wanted to go with my life. So tell me a little bit about this awesome program.
So the Power Up program is really great. We love it. It's a 4-day intensive how do you build a solar farm course. To give a little backstory, when I started, we had an onboarding that really was just about how do you get paid and how don't you die on a solar field. And that took place in about 6 hours. And what we found is people got out there and felt incompetent at a job that really demands a certain degree of competence. So what we designed was a course where they come in every day, we give them a task list, we teach them the skills, we teach them the safety, and then we put them in a team, and they actually try to build that task every day. We score them on how well do they do. We give them points, and at the end of the day, we got a winning team. The next day, we give them the next task, shuffle the teams. They go out there, they do it again, and so it's competitive every day.
Add a little competition.
They the participants love it. We get really high marks from them. And then we get really high marks from the managers once they leave that program, that they're coming in with the skills and in particular with the safety knowledge that's going to help them stay safe out on the field and be successful. And we're starting to see that our employees are actually staying at a much higher rate than they were previous to this program.
Yeah, that is amazing. And just having this experience just kind of gives you a head step, on life. When I know for me, especially just having that hands-on kind of learning experiences, that's where I personally have grown a lot. So making that opportunity out there for people is awesome. So what are some of the biggest needs for Blue Ridge Power right now?
That's a great question. One of the things I'll highlight and that'll sort of answer this question is we're in a pretty unique position in that we will take people at wherever they are in their journey of education. So if you're just graduating high school or you have a GED, you can come and work for us as a solar installer, go through the Power Up program, be prepared, and then you can grow up in the company that way. If you have gone to a community college and you have a degree, and you know how to fly a drone, well, then you can come and you can work with our engineering and our civil teams to look, use drones to analyze sites and figure out where our needs are. If you've gone and gotten a degree, 4-year degree in engineering, you can come in and be an engineer, which to me is like playing video games all day, designing the way the sites are set up. If you've gone and gotten you're a lawyer, you can come in and work for us in law, and so really there's an entry level for anybody who is interested in coming into our profession. We're always looking for people who are experienced using heavy machinery, can operate heavy machinery. We're always looking for people who are willing to work hard and turn a wrench, and then we're also always looking for engineers and people in that area.
Sure. So lots of opportunities, it sounds like, and lots of growth opportunities as well, which is what you'd like to see in every single company that you work for. Eric, thank you so much for coming on and sharing this story and the awesome work that Blue Ridge Power does. We appreciate you coming on, and thanks for tuning in to another awesome episode of Career Quest.
Well, thanks for having me.